All right, Rob Ferrari here, and I don't really have to introduce this car, 488 Spider. I'm going to do an unboxing video because I've been traveling a little bit, haven't gotten a chance to really play with it and push the buttons and use the options, but today we're going to go through it. And let's start off by checking out what's in the trunk. All right, the obligatory, this must be a law. Everyone includes the front plate frame, but luckily, unlike Mercedes, they don't drill it onto the car. They give it to you knowing you're never going to put it on the thing, but I think they have to do it by law. But you know what? Where do they have you mount this? Man. I was curious. I see the holes here. I didn't know if they made it snugly fit right in there. But these things, front plates, stupid. It's a dumb law. I don't know why they make people have front plates. I'll leave it in the car just because I don't want to devalue it by removing stuff like that. Here, these are the books, owner's manuals, stuff on how to use the top. These are a big deal in Ferrari world. For some reason, a lot of people keep their books when they sell the car, and the car changes hands a couple of times without the books. But it's sort of a big deal when you sell the car. Everyone's looking for the books and keys. You want 2 sets of keys, books, manuals, and then the toolkits, and then the car cover. All things that people look for when retaining maximum collectability value out of the car. I mentioned car cover because here's your car cover, and it's got a cover on it itself. So it's a car cover with a cover. And then this is probably steering wheel cover. What is this here? Oh, no, this is the battery tender. So they're nice enough to give you the Ferrari battery tender, which I'll hook up to the car for the winter time when we're storing it. Oh, and that's neat. It's got some sort of quick connect somewhere. I just got to find out where that is. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. I don't know what that is, but it's got 1 through 7, which is, I don't know. We'll look into that. We'll see exactly why that's phrased that way. Something having to do with the transmission, I take it, because it's got 7 gears. Charger pour batteries. Yes, I got that. That was French for those of you speaking French. Let's see what else I have here. All right, we'll get back to that. This should have seat covers, car cover, and steering wheel cover all in this bag. So you can cover the seats, you can cover the steering wheel. There's horses on everything, so you got the nice prancing horse on top of your car. So if you can't make it out from the silhouette, what's underneath, it very clearly broadcasts that it's a Ferrari right underneath that red cover. And it's like a super soft, velvety cover. Really nice cover. Here, let's see what we got. Zip. Oh, that's nice here. All right, so over here you've got, it looks like to take the wheels off. This is for that. You got the tow hook. This is the Ferrari tow hook. You got gloves because nobody wants to get their hands dirty while they're changing the wheels. This thing, which has got a little twirly thingy on it, I don't know what that is. This is for fueling it up. This is probably if there's a failure with the gas tank. Flap, screwdriver, because you always need a screwdriver. It's a reversible one. And then here you got a couple of spare fuses in the thing that says fuses. And obviously the Ferrari, which you saw in my other video when I had to tow the Ferrari. It's got a thinner threading than the Lamborghini threading, which is a more coarse thread. Then what's in the back here? And then a pouch, just in case you need to. It's going to always be in the car. I don't even know why you need a pouch because it's right here in the trunk. So, but it comes with a pouch. All right, let's fasten that back up, nice and snug. I like how they snug everything up. So even when you're on a track, I'd still probably remove these things if I'm on a racetrack. But it's nice when you're whipping to not have things flinging around your trunk. This, I would guess, is a tire inflator kit. Not that, I would say 99% of these things never get used. Here it is, tire inflator kit. 99% of these things never get used. I've got shelves full of them, but they're each worth like several $100s a piece. And this got a little handle, so if you want to bring it on vacation with you or anything like that, you can do that. It's one of those things that anything Ferrari touches seems to be valuable because people love the brand, understandably, and they love the prestige of having the Ferrari logo and name, and that's why you'll see a lot of people with or without Ferraris head to toe in Ferrari gear. All right, that could be closed. Let's work our way over here. Let me operate the top for you, show you how that works. Windows down. Again, don't know why it puts the windows up, but there you go, it's a top operation. One of the coolest features, and you can do this with this top. I don't want to say Ferrari's designed the best tops in the past. One of the problems that you generally see 355, 360, 430, if the top breaks, it's really expensive. I actually have one over there, and to replace the actual convertible top mechanism and fabric from Ferrari, I think at least for the 430, I think it was like $45,000 or $50,000. It's a lot of money. And when you have a car that's worth $80,000 and the top breaks and it costs you $20,000 to fix because nobody makes the individual pieces, it sort of becomes a little burdensome. This, they've redesigned the top with the 458 and the 488, more like a Targa top. Still get the open air feel. You don't need the rollover protection because you have these humps behind the seat. And this one you can operate doing 28 miles an hour or less. So you could literally be driving through town instead of staying at the light while it's going up. That would have been very handy on the convertible that takes 30 seconds versus this one that takes 12 or 15. So that's a cool feature in the car. All right, and you'll see here on this side, I'm sort of a weenie in this way, but I love the tan interior on the car. The carpets get so dirty so quickly, and I really like this. He's got leather / carpeting on the floor mats. I left the plastic on it because I don't want to ruin them. Even if you look at my other Ferraris, I always go get the eBay floor mats because I like keeping these things looking good. Even the Ferrari floor mats that I got in my 360 coupe, I took them out because they just look a little mucky when you get some dirt on them. So I'm going to keep these like this until I get my eBay ones, throw the eBay ones in there so I can keep the carpets nice and tight because this is like car show carpet. It looks cool, and the carpet doesn't really make a difference in the driving, so I'm just going to stuff some nice fluffy carpets in there. Behind the seat here, we've got this thing, which is capless instructions. It's showing you how to operate the gas cap on the car. So sort of telling you like how to use the fuel nozzle. So this thing, which you have to have the key on to open Doug DeMuro actually did a video on his 360. Same thing, you have to have the key on to open the gas cap, put the thing in, but you don't have a cap or a screw on it. And if anything goes wrong, they give you this funnel thing. So if for any reason you run out of gas and you need a funnel, you have to use this specific thing instead of trying to jam a hose in there. So good information to have. I leave it here behind the seat. We've also got, they laminate the window sticker. I don't know if this is the dealers that laminate it. $382,239. We'll get into that in another video. But this is, I don't know if you can feel how heavy this is. This is a heavy window right there. It's at least a Z06 worth of options in this car. In the glove box here, I don't need to keep it here. It's actually probably a pretty silly place to keep it. Key code for the key if you need to get more keys made. And Ferrari is very difficult. A lot of places are really difficult. If you lose your keys, both of them, it's a really big pain in the butt to get new keys because they want to verify somebody who's making keys for a Ferrari is the actual owner who deserves the keys. So I've got the spare key here, and then I've got the other key. So I've got two keys. On the keys, you have the lock, unlock, trunk button, and then the light button. I'm actually going to put this in my pocket and take it elsewhere so I don't leave it in the car. We got the window sticker. We got that. We got that. Everything else is sort of just functionality. We'll get into that in the driving videos. So that's really the unboxing. There's not really much to it. They give you just the right amount of stuff. The thing I got with the Lamborghini Huracan that I haven't showed you yet, and I was like, hey, I sort of like how Lamborghini gives you the little model car. They're like, oh, just wait, because they make your car after you take delivery on it, so you're not getting so overwhelmed at once. They're going to send me a model car of this car, so I'll have that on my shelf too. I'll let you know when that comes in. All good things. And then obviously when you're at the dealership, they swag you out. Like, hey, here's some shirts, here's some hats, here's some, like, they load you up with whatever you really want, and rightfully so, because you just bought a rolling house. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. I'll go through the options and show you what you get for $400,000 that I didn't just show you now. See you next time.